Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another paper squishy for you. This one is a bit different in the fact that it has no tape. Paper squishy week ended on Sunday. It is now, what is it, Tuesday? Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday without looking at my calendar. Oh, I lose track of all the days when I'm making cute things. But anyway, yeah, I've got another paper squishy today just because I'm getting loads of requests, and I wanted to make one without tape because I'm getting lots of requests with that one as well. I thought about it, thought a little bit outside of the box, and we've gone with something that looks like this. It squishes well. I really like it, and if you want to see how to make it, then obviously just keep on watching this tutorial. I have posted a short of this one as I have been doing, but yeah, really happy with this, and I just wanted to show you obviously how to make it in close detail so you can recreate your own. So if you'd like to give this video a thumbs up, then please do, because your support is so welcome and so needed. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed, then definitely do subscribe because I would love to have you here on the channel. If you have any requests for any videos, any future designs, any like things like paper squishies in particular, if any clay tutorials, anything a bit different, then definitely let me know, because I do read all of my comments, and I'm just going to get stuck straight on into the tutorial. So taking some regular printer paper, just A4 white paper, I folded this in quarter, and then I started drawing out my shape. I actually did an apple for the squishy, as you would have seen in the intro and the thumbnail, just because I felt like it. I have no other reason why. I'm in a bit of a fruity mood ever since doing that paper squishy one the other day. I don't know, I'm really enjoying the vibes, you know. So I sketched that out, and then I just went to town. I made the outline to begin with. Doing this, it doesn't matter if it gets a little bit messy. You can make it as chunky or as thin as you like, just so long as that inside bit is fine, you're good to go, because you cut off the outside edges anyway. It doesn't really matter, so it doesn't have to be neat around the edges, just so long as it's all there and looking good on the inside, because you cut those outer edges off. Anyway, so I did the black outline, and then I just started colouring in all of the insides and everything. So I used obviously a red for the apple, green for the leaf, and a brown for the stalk. These are the Winsor and Newton Pro markers, by the way. These are the ones that I've been using recently. Really get along well with them. They don't leave so many kind of like ink marks, because they are alcohol based inks, but I'm really enjoying using them, and I'm liking the fact that I can pick them up colour by colour rather than having to buy them all in a set like some brands. But yeah, really enjoying those. Anyway, so I coloured in all of the apple shape, and I also went ahead then and did another smaller one as well, just in the exact same way. And then once I had done that, I then went in and added some extra details. So I added it on some acrylic paint, just white acrylic paint, to add some highlights onto that, as well as using my Posca paint pen just to go in and draw some faces on. You could do whatever faces you want to do. I stuck with a very simple one today, and I just did two little eyes and a little mouth in between. I thought it was adorable, and I kept it nice and simple. So once I had done that and all the acrylic paint and stuff had dried, I then cut out the bigger of the two apples, just going around making sure I had a nice even outline edge on one of those. Then with obviously the back piece, because I did fold the paper over before cutting out, I was able to kind of take that back piece and then draw around the outlines of that, because I could see where the alcohol ink had gone through. This was really simple getting obviously the patterns to line up. So I just took that, flipped it over, and then did the black outlines first, and then coloured it all in just in the exact same colours that I did on the front. I also should have done the other side as well, just to make sure that was like coated in the same way, but I did go in later on and touch that up as well, so you will see that in a bit when I went back in and did the outlines. Should have done this Posca pigment outline in the kind of black marker, but I did it in that one just because it's what I had on hand. I didn't think about it. And to attach these together and turn them into a squishy, I just added some Pritt stick glue on one side, and then the same on the other side, and I added a piece of foam in the center. You can use a makeup sponge, that would be a good idea, or cut up like dish sponge, or any foam offcuts if you have those. I have so many foam offcuts from when I used to make foam squishies. I almost want to make some foam squishies again, because I do have some kicking around that I may as well just use up. At this point I did realise that I should have, like, you know, did that black outlines of the other piece, because you could see it sandwiched between, so I just go back in and touch all that up as well, so it looked nice from the side. With the foam, I thought I wanted to make that blend a little bit better, so I'd also coloured in the edges just very roughly with my red pen, just to kind of, yeah, take the like contrast away of that like light colour. It definitely helped it blend more. I think with some acrylic paint that would make it blend even better, but I wanted to do the main bit just with pens, so I thought that would work well. To turn this into like a squishy and make sure that the air is like slower releasing, I then put this into a bag and I made the bag into like packaging. So this will serve like, instead of using your tape, like keeping it nice and slow and stuff like that. So in order to make this look like packaging, I just took some more paper, I folded it over the edge of the kind of top of the bag so that it fit right. I cut it down to size, and then I added a scalloped edge as well because I thought that would look cute. I then added some red stripes to that just to spice it up a little bit, make it look a little bit fancy. And then I cut out that little tiny apple that I made earlier. I then like stick that on the edge of that as well to make that look just a little bit more 3D, a little bit more like interesting. And then I just stapled that whole top piece to the actual like top of the bag with squishy in as the final piece. I also painted on some little sparkles, as you've seen there. They weren't that interesting to film, so I didn't film it, but I did just staple that on just so that it was secure, and that was pretty much it. I did annoyingly do the staples wrong, but you know, we'll ignore that. Okay, so here's a little close-up look of the squishy just in its packaging. I did annoyingly put the staple down there, then realised I'd already stuck the apple on, so I had to like do it on the side. So I've got 3 staples, which is a little bit annoying, but yeah, here we are. There's the foam just sandwiched in between those 2 pieces there, kind of hidden away behind that paper. I think it works really well. Obviously the foam can squish down in the packaging like a regular one. You don't need the tape on there because we have got this plastic bag packaging. This can always be reused from something else, like if something comes in a plastic bag, then of course you could just reuse that rather than using a new one like I did. I have a lot of these plastic bags just from my shop packaging and stuff. Like once I bought a big load of them and I didn't really need that many. I'm still using them. So when I eventually open my shop back up making some polymer clay things again, I'll be using more of these bags. But yeah, there it is. Look, I love the little kind of like miniature version on the label there. I was going to put the word squishy. I did actually write that out and I was going to stick that up there, but I thought that looked like a bit much. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought you could tell it's a squishy, it's fine. So I took that off. But yeah, there it is. Without tape, I think I've smashed it. I really like it. I might do some more designs of this, not just fruit. I don't know why I did another fruit today, but I just did. I felt like drawing an apple. So here we are. You could do it obviously in any design you want. And yeah, squishiness of that is really nice. I really like the crunch of that bag as well. It feels good, like that little piece of foam in there. I just used a little bit of offcuts and yeah, it worked out well. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye.